We will go with Jaguars and Buccaneers. Jags at Bucks. Bucks favored by 1. That's going to be a tight one. I think the Jags are probably the more talented team. The Bucks, let's just see if they want it more. They're both fighting. Well, I guess the Bucks are fighting for their playoff lives. Jags are pretty much in. QBs. We have CJ Beathard is who I have listed as the starting quarterback for the Jags. He's the 6th best matchup. I think it's more likely he plays than Lawrence plays. The Bucks' 3rd best matchup for Baker, who is my streamer of the week this week. I love him. He is the highest he's been all year for me. He is at 11. I have Trevor Lawrence still ranked in my rankings, although he is questionable with a concussion, I believe. It doesn't say on here, but he's 22nd. I don't think he plays, and I do. I have Beathard ranked at 30 in the event he plays. I far prefer to go with Mayfield over Beathard. I'm going probably Mayfield over Lawrence, even if he plays. I don't expect him to. What do you think here? Mayfield and Lawrence or Beathard or whoever the hell you think's going?
Yeah, I actually have Mayfield top 8 and T-Law is like right below him. So yeah, I'm on board with you with Baker. He did really good in this matchup.
11 for Baker.
Yeah, so like I have Mayfield right there and then T-Law's 2 spots below him. But like the confidence factor is 100% on Mayfield. It's just Lawrence has just continued to struggle. And I saw someone put out a tweet where he's on the Derek Carr path for his future value. And I go, oh, Jesus Christ, that hits way too close to home. So, yeah, I got Mayfield above T-Law this week.
Okay, one sec. Before we get moving on here, I'll answer this one. Thoughts on full PPR tight end? Hill, so I assume Taysom, Kincaid, Henry, Otten, Tucker, Kraft. Let me look here.
So I'm really worried about Kincaid. I know they only passed 15 times last week. But it's more how the situation has changed. They're very much featuring James Cook, and Kincaid's the one suffering, him and Diggs. So overall, of these guys, if you want to fire up Taysom Hill in this matchup, totally fine with this. I think actually Kraft might be the highest in the rankings, but I'll throw a dart in Kincaid, and Hill in this one. We're just guys you don't have a lot of confidence in. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I'll fire up Taysom Hill up.
The best matchup and the best usage is Cade Otton. I'm not going there. He's on the field. He's just not getting anything. My highest is Taysom Hill at 9, Kincaid at 10. I'm going Taysom Hill. It has 40-point upside and 2-point downside. I think I'm going Taysom tonight.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Dawson Knox is playing more of a role because they're playing more 12 personnel and blocking a lot more, so it sucks for Kincaid.
So for me, that's that one. I think we're both going to go Hill there.
Yep.
All right, moving on to the running backs. Let me switch back over. Running backs. 25th best matchup for the Jaguars. 18th best matchup for the Bucks. And I think we have 2 must starts here. Rachaad White is my 3 overall. Travis Etienne is my 9 overall. They are both must starts. And nobody else in this game. What do you think? Both must start?
Yeah, must start. You got to start both of them. Etienne's a little bit more dicey just with how it kind of works out for him. But overall, like I'm firing both these guys up. White's a high-end RB1. I have Etienne as a mid-range RB1. But, yeah, like I don't know why you would consider benching either one of these guys unless you're absolutely stacked at running back position.
I heard in a tweet, too, that he criminally underseasons his food, but that's just me.
He very much could.
Yeah. All right. Wide receivers, 4th best matchup for the Jags, 8th best matchup for the Bucks. My highest is Mike Evans at 7. Then I have Ralvin Kidley at 15. And next up, I'm sure, is going to be Chris Godwin, who has suddenly made himself useful again. Where the hell is he? I think he's in my wide receiver 3 range, but there he is, 32. So I've got Evans as a must start, Ridley as a must start at 15. And then you can probably get away with starting Godwin, but that's as a wide receiver 3. I don't really want anyone else in here. What do you think?
100%. Like Godwin's usage the last 2 games has been really, really good. So I don't know what's changed yesterday for that option, but he's been better than Mike Evans. But overall, Mike Evans is the highest. He's wide receiver 10 for me. And then I have Ridley and Chris Godwin 2 spots apart, like 19 and 21. I'm firing all 3 of these guys up everywhere. And then I'm not playing another wide receiver of any of these guys.
Tight ends. 3rd best matchup for Cade Otton. 6th best matchup for Evan Engram, and it's easily Engram for me. He is 6. Cade Otton is down at 20. I love how often he's on the field. I love his role. They just never throw the damn ball to him. As far as kickers go, It is the 26th 26th best matchup for Chase McLaughlin of the Bucks, 21st best matchup for Brandon McManus of the Jags. I have both of them ranked outside the top 12. It's just how far outside. McManus is 21 for me, and McLaughlin is 17, so best to be avoided. Although McManus has been good this year, but he hasn't been great as of late. DST's 23rd best matchup for the Jags, 13th best matchup for the Bucks. I don't know. I have the Bucks as borderline here. They are 12. I probably will move them. You know what? They'll stay at 12 for me. And the Jags are down at 23. So I don't really want to start either. If I had to start one, it would be the Bucks. What do you think?
Yeah, same. I'm with you. And this basically just gets back to the issues the Jaguars kind of had lately. So I'll go with the Buccaneers defense, but I don't really want to play either one. The only confident one is Evan Ingram. The rest of them are kind of like dice rolls.